Gently move it. Don't press anything. You're recording. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Hearts and Harleys online Chinese auction and telethon. My name is John Paps. I am broadcasting to you live in low quality 1980s picture style broadcast television. As you can tell, we've spared literally no expense to be able to bring this telethon to you live on YouTube. I want to thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. As I said, my name is John Paps. I am the president and CEO of Hearts and Harleys. We are a non-profit charitable organization established in memory of Gavin Paps and his mother, Michelle Heist, who we lost, unfortunately, back in November of 2014 due to an act of domestic violence. In January 2015, we established Hearts and Harleys to help keep their memory alive. What we do is we do a series of events every year to help raise funds that go towards two scholarships, both of them established in Gavin's name. One at Cedar Creek High School, at the high school he would have attended, as well as Brick Memorial High School. We also make a monetary donation every year to a women's organization that helps victims of domestic violence in memory of Michelle. We are broadcasting live today from Pinelands Brewery in Tuckerton, New Jersey. Now, Pinelands has been a friend of Hearts and Harleys since 2014. Back in 2014, we were trying to put together a poker run for a friend of ours, Deb Sanford, who had issues with cancer at the time. When we were trying to come up with a name for the poker run, we decided on the name Hearts and Harleys for Deb. Gavin had attended that poker run that year. He had his own poker run t-shirt and was assisting in many ways with it. He helped during the registration of the poker run, and at the end he was helping with the Chinese auction that we held. When Gavin had passed, we decided that we wanted to keep the name Hearts and Harleys because we had felt that it had become an established name and that people had recognized it. So Pinelands was one of our first ever stops in the first poker run that we had done. They had been a huge supporter of everything that Hearts and Harleys has done over the years, and I cannot thank them enough for everything they have done. I want to thank Michael, Jason, and Luke, the owners here. They have helped us tremendously with everything that we have ever tried to do, as well as giving us this location to be able to do the event today. Pinelands Beer. Let me introduce that to you. Huge fan. Pinelands makes an assortment of great craft beers. Now, New Jersey recently has had an upswing in a lot of craft beer breweries. But I'm telling you, you want some of the best craft brewery in South Jersey, you come to Pinelands. Pinelands has an assortment of beers that you can find anywhere from your standard IPAs to specialty beers that they make every year. They just did an Oktoberfest beer. They did a butternut squash beers, and they're all the Vixen beer, which is their Thanksgiving beer, is right around the corner. They also have assortment of IPAs that they rotate through. Their Evan John Porter is a special favorite of many friends of mine. I'm telling you, I enjoy a Pinelands beer very much. Cheers. Our Chinese auction will be going live today at approximately 4:30. We have 29 different items that are up for bid. If you have not purchased your tickets and put the bids in, please come down and do so as soon as possible. At 4:30 approximately, we will be closing it, and we will be showing the bidding of the Chinese auction live. Okay. I'm trying to think what else we can talk about right now, As many as you know, Gavin was a huge fan of baseball, and he enjoyed playing t-ball. It was one of his passions, and we tried to do a lot of different things that we have going on throughout the years to keep his memory going. Some of the different events that we'll be doing, such as our annual bowling tournament, which is held every February, and our poker run, which is held every July. I'll be talking about that more a little bit later. These are events that do help us to raise funds. Our bowling tournament actually has become so popular. It's the third year we're doing it, our poker run. This is our 5th anniversary coming up. Again, a little bit later, we already have the designs for the 5-year anniversary of the poker run t-shirt. I'll be showing the picture of that. This will be the first year in a long time, too. We will be selling the t-shirts. Usually what we do to make those t-shirts more exclusive to get people to register is that we only do the first 50 registrants are able to get a t-shirt. This year we are going to be selling additional t-shirts for everybody. So again, I'll have more information on that as it comes up. I'm trying to think what else we can talk about right now. You have to bear with me, I'm a little nervous. I'm used to talking in front of people, but this is the first time we're ever doing anything live like this, so it's kind of exciting for us.
Mention Amazon.
Oh, good call. Also, one of the new exciting things that's happened to Hearts and Harleys, we are now part of the Amazon Smile program. What Amazon Smile is, it is Amazon's way of giving back to charities. I received a letter from Amazon back in September once we received our 501c3. We are recognized by both the state and the IRS as a nonprofit charitable organization. And we've already been registered through Amazon because people had selected us as a charity without even knowing it. Now, what happens with Amazon Smile is very simple. It is the same basic Amazon that you are used to using. But if you use the Amazon Smile instead of just Amazon, you can select Hearts and Harleys as your charity. And with every purchase that you make, you will receive 0.5% back that will be donated to Hearts and Harleys quarterly. So the way I kind of figured is like this. If you are planning on doing any of your shopping come Black Friday or Cyber Monday, one of the ways you can help out Hearts and Harleys is by doing your Christmas shopping. Go onto the Amazon site, put everything into your cart, but don't purchase it at that moment. Log out, then go into smile.amazon.com. If you do that, and you put in your information, everything will still be in your cart. You can then select Hearts and Harleys as your charity to receive their 5%. And as you do that, oh, hold on, I got something walking through.
Oh, shoot.
That's okay. This is why we're live. We're expecting a little craziness like this to go on.
I love Pineland Brewing Company. I love it.
This is why we're live. We're hoping to make mistakes so it's more fun this way. I apologize. Back to Amazon Smile. If you go to your Amazon site, you can use your Amazon app. You can go onto the website, put everything into your cart, but just don't pay for it at that time. Then, like I said, go to smile.amazon.com. Log in like you would normally log on to Amazon. And then all of your items will still be in the cart. Select Hearts and Harleys as your charity, and then check out. Whatever you have purchased at that point, Hearts and Harleys will receive 0.5%. So basically, you're doing your Christmas shopping, or you're doing your everyday shopping, and you are helping to support Hearts and Harleys in all our charitable endeavors. This is one of the years that we're hoping to be able to expand what we're doing. We've had a very successful financial year, and I can't thank everybody enough for that. And because we are having such a successful year, we're hoping to do more. We're hoping to be able to donate to more organizations. We are hoping to expand our scholarships. We are hoping to be able to help more people. This is what we are about, and this is what we want to do. Right now, I've been talking for a while. I apologize. Again, having a sip of the great Highlands beer that is here today. I highly recommend coming down and having a pint or two, or 4 or 6, whatever you do. You know, Uber does transport in this area, so don't forget it. Be responsible. Going over some of the other things I'd like to do, there are people that I would like to thank for helping to get this organized today, and there's many, many people that I would like to thank for helping to donate to us. The support we received for this Chinese auction this year was overwhelming. We have probably had one of the highest turnouts that we could ever ask for the Chinese auction. We have 29 items that have been donated, some from friends of Hearts and Harleys, some from the local businesses, some from well-established businesses in this area. And if you have a question about what we have up for bid, there is a complete list on our Facebook page, Hearts and Harleys. And then I also will be able to value about another hour. We're going to turn this over in a little bit to our musical act. But after that, I can do a quick shot of the items that have been donated to us and give you an idea of what we're trying to do, what we have up for auction today. It has a lot of good things. So, No, I was promising to wait till about 3:20 before I turned over to musical act, but I'm kind of tapped out on my speeches right now. So, oh, Lisa, welcome. I'm good. Say hi to the camera.
Lisa hugs everybody.
We're live on YouTube. This is my friend Lisa. Thank you for coming today. She's here to support us. It's too late. It's already recording.
You can go home and watch it on Facebook.
What is that?
Go home and watch it on Facebook.
No, it's not Facebook. It's on YouTube. This is why we went live today. We wanted to make sure that we had some embarrassing moments going along.
No, I don't.
In our highly 1980s style television quality. That's
So
what
you're
we're
talking through this whole thing on.
Yes. And now what we're going to do is we are going to turn it over to Dusty Saddlebags. This is Ray and Mark, and they will be playing for your entertainment.
And Josh.
And Josh also.
Josh is done.
All right, turning it over.
1, 2.
All right, this is all off the cuff. Thank you very much.
1, 2. 1, 2.
We're still recording, right? Still says streaming live. I just didn't want to.
She didn't listen, so I knew you didn't want to be on TV.
Film the man, not. So you can say hello to John without getting on TV like I did.
I heard you too, and I was trying to tell her.
You what?
I'll just tell you a story.
I was in high school. And years old, my husband went to his haircut. My mother always comes to my school. What did she say to him?
Here's a real children's song called I Want My Rib Back.
So.
Now that my kids so bad, her daddy called tomatoes and her mama called the street. I guess we'll be paying Jimmy in the time. That woman of mine. Oh Lord, I think I want my red back. I'm thinking it's wrong and baby that ain't right. Yeah, we're trying to she's never satisfied, although I gotta do the best I can. The best that I can. The best they gotta take no baby. I'm good. You should let the monkey out. Oh Lord, I think I want my head back.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, did I just watch
Yes,
that
ready.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's Joan. That's Diane. That's John. That's Patty. That's Melanie.
Hello, Melody.
Josh. Same to you. Same everybody.
We're gonna cross again. I know. So stupid.
More. Right there. That's good. Hey.
And that is our twins. Jim and Marjorie. I gotta find an extension.
Yeah, you're good.
Others when you reach, so gotta do Daddy when he makes a sound, Daddy's gotta go in another town. Bobby killing the saints, diamond rolling stone. Time marches on.
Spencer says what that
Time marches on.
Bye.
Time marches on. Time marches on. Time marches on. Time marches on. Huh?
Yeah, make it louder. That's you like for that's good.
Here's a song called If I Was Jesus. I let you down, I'm working some shadows. Exactly what I want. I need a guy in the body. Give me like a second and you're free. I lay my life down for you. Yeah, I'd show you who's the boss. I could give you everything. I was hanging on the cross. If I was Jesus, I'd listen to the I run around with the wrong crowd, making a people. Then I can be crying and my soul is crying. Politicians and bitches, that's something to hide. When I lay my life down for you, yes, I show you who's the boss. Yeah, I can give you
Because they have extensions. They're busy. Just gotta keep it up. That's all.
If I was Jesus, I'd come back with a day. And I'd got some water. I know you got me the secrets. I get you right and show you I love you. When I lay my life down, whoa, yeah, I show you who's the problem. I'm sure if I was you, if I was you, if I was you.
Run around, get her tired out.
Right.
It worked yesterday.
3 hour walk.
Hey, Nelly.
She looks like she said she what she was like. She looks like Dakota.
I guess I'll have to sooner or later.
Sooner or later.
Sooner or later, all right.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to do one.
All right, now it's my turn. I'm sorry.
Sing. Uh-oh.
All right.
Where's my sweet girl?
I want to thank Hearts and Harleys for giving us this opportunity to play.
She's looking for a way out. You know it.
Get together. Got one more.
Come on.
Here she comes. Oops.
For her.
There she goes.
Just like the ever ready.
That's one of my go-tos.
Not that side, is it?
Understand the voices talking.
They're working on Thanksgiving dinner now out there.
Made me cry. She done me wrong. She hurt my eyes like big. That's no lie. Tables turning that trailer to cry. Because I used to love her. But it's all down. Because I used to love her. But it's all down. When she could run around with every man's town, spend all my money, made I clapping. She would leave me out, it wasn't it, I cried. Tables turned down, turned to cry, because I used to love her, but it's all around. Because I used to love her, but it's all now. You're ready, I keep worrying she's making it. Now she's in there with every man's town. Still trying to take me for that same old clown. Because I used to love her, but it's all now. Because I used to love her, but it's all now. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. Because I used to love her, but it's all over now. All right. Boy, that was fun. No. They just spreading rumors. I'm sure you could All right, my daughter's getting me in trouble, so I have to do another. Yes, it is.
Tell Johnny.
They need an extension cord.
He said he was going to get one. He better get one. It's almost down the street.
Find out where he got it.
This is a song. Sometimes they ask me if I'm really happy now. I've been sure I never loved her anyhow. But inside I long for you and the way you used to be. I'm around. There's a heartache following me. I'm really glad she's gone. I even act like I never cared at all. Memories that linger on, and I'm never really free. I turn around and there's a heartache following me. I turn around.
Oh my god. See why I go there?
Right out over the air.
That was the love song.
Yeah,
Thanks,
baseball.
Nicole almost started World War III.
No, I didn't.
Almost.
Mark.
Let's take the coat off. Here, let's take the coat off. Here.
Well, I go down the street, way down the east shore. I get around up the street, running back to my home. Seems like I'm okay, and I don't see a car beside. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Yeah, I see chicken all down the line. I'm doing great, but I was way behind. No challenge coming in sight. We think I'm happy and right. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home I see she's on better tonight. I was so afraid my life was sweet behind. But that's my speed tonight. Like a gentleman girl tonight. 6 days on the road and gonna make it home. Yeah, she was like one, she's a kiss my I could have another word, but I'm not like some other guy. I can find what to hold me tight. I never leave it so bright. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. I'm going home. But that don't mean she's so. She got a flip from a shot that is a blowing out like a skull. In a hotel, to leave a sight. It ain't got happy right. 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Oh, 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight. One more time, 6 days on the road, and I'm gonna make it home tonight.
Key ready. See my baby when she walks across the street, upsetting everybody she meets. She got 43 the waist and 38 the hips. She long got wavy hair and ruby red lips. She's tough.
What you should do is it should be over here.
Ooh, she's tough.
Because I can't and because
Well, she walks past the clock. The clock won't tell time. She walks through the college
station.
She's tough. Ooh, she's tough. Hey, now. Baby, tough. Right off the top. That's coming up. Hey, baby, go. Come here, sweetheart. You can stop the worries before it stops. There ain't no enemy gonna pull the trigger. When you walk out on the front line and they see your fine figure, she's tough. Oh, she's tough. My baby's tough. Rough and tough. That's tough enough. Hey, Nelly, what are you doing? Oh, that's far out. Thank you, man. I didn't do so. Well, the present for my baby. He said, come here, sweetheart. We can stop the worry before it's on. Yeah, you know what I mean? Don't pull the trigger. When you walk out on the front line and they see your fine figure, she's tough. Ooh, she's tough. My baby's tough. Rough and tough like that. My baby's tough. Rough and tough. My baby's tough. Rough and tough. Alright, baby.
I gotta go. I was hoping to hear blue skies. What's gonna
Oh,
happen?
wait, blue skies. Blue skies.
Okay, good. Yeah, okay.
sky, smiling at me.
Check YouTube.
Days all and long, nothing but blue skies. And so the sun shines so bright, days so days, rain so bright. Following the days, waiting on, waiting love. Why have they go and blue days all along? Nothing but blue skies. All the dawn, never saw the sun shine so bright, rain so days, rain so bright. Following the days, burning body, burning love. Why days all along, nothing but skies smiling at me. Blue skies, the bright sea. Days all along, nothing but blue skies. From now on, days all along, nothing but blue skies.
Who's a try? Who's a try? We wanted to do that.
Yeah. She tried to leave because the building was such a little devil.
Little devil.
I'm in fear when I have to sit here. I'm in fear. No, go ahead. You go.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Some girls are cute, some girls are not. Some cute, hot to try. I've got a feeling that tonight it will come sweat and slide. Hot to try, stepping there to ride. Make my own smile to the road. And I with you, girl, if you're my hopes, I will be your gentle study. I don't be mad or be the sun. Just like old Gene or Gene. Yes, you can be mine. And out the little kid. I'm hot to try. I'm ready to go. Alright, no, let's go. I'm not leaving that night. Here comes that shot. I'm just living it right. Why don't we ride up in the sunshine? Just like old John Benji. Yes, you can be mine. Pretty like me, and I'll be your pretty kid. I'm hot to try. I'm ready to go. Come back home. Take Romeo. I'm not leaving that night. Here comes that shot. I just like living it right. Giddy up. Why don't we ride on in the sunshine? Just like old beach on windy. Yes, you can be mine. Pretty like me, and I'll be your little girl. I'm hot to try. I'm ready to go. Alright, go. Let's go. I'm not leaving that night. Because that feels like a child. Living it right. I'm not a child. Living it
Write a song, right?
What's the song?
Write a song.
Huh?
Alright. I don't know how this is gonna work out. Hey.
Came in through the bathroom window, reflected by a summer's moon. Now she sucks her thumb and wanders on the banks of her own lagoon. Did anybody tell her? Did anybody see? Sundays on the phone to Monday. Tuesdays on the phone to me. She said she always been a dancer. She worked at 15 clubs a day. she thought I knew the answer. Well, I knew, but I could not say. Did anybody tell her? Did anybody see? Sundays on the phone to Monday. Tuesdays on the phone to me. It's a red tables.
When it's on AC, you still have to keep resetting it like you did before. You know, tap it every once in a while. Oh, you don't have to. Like I said. Oh, okay, I got you. I think you're actually sent you thrown in that box. I
got myself a steady job. She tried her best to help me. She could steal, but she could not rob. Did anybody say? Did anybody see? Sundays on the phone to Monday. Tuesdays on the phone to me.
And we can get an extension cord with it.
Thank you very much. Good, right?
What can we say? Thank you, Dusty Saddlebags. Amazing job so far. We appreciate what you guys done for us. This is awesome.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome to the Hearts and Harleys online telethon and Chinese auction. Now, one of the things that I did forget to mention the first time around, if you would like to make a donation to Hearts and Harleys, if you were unable to make it today to our event, to be able to participate in the Chinese auction, but you'd still like to be able to help out Hearts and Harleys, this is how you can do it. Go to our website, heartsandharleys.org. One word, all lowercase, and go down to our PayPal section. What you can do on that website, you can click PayPal, and if you'd like to make a monetary donation to help out Hearts and Harleys, you are able to click on there and make a donation. Any amount that you can donate will always help. Be it $5, $10, $15, $20, whatever you think you can afford to help donate. Please, go to our website, heartsandharleys.org. Go to the PayPal section, click on there. You can make a monetary donation and help out all the things that we do, all the ways that we try to help people. Now, I want to thank again Pinelands Brewing Company because they were amazing to allow us to use their space to be able to do this event today. I want to thank Dusty Saddlebags again for playing for us today. They were great. What else we're trying to do, when I say again, thank you again to Pinelands. Pinelands was our first hour sponsor. Now, in the next hour, our sponsor is Crossroads in Egg Harbor City. Now, Crossroads is a great place. They have been a supporter for us for the past year. Why did I pizza? Hold on for 1 second. I apologize for our technical difficulties. We're still working out issues with our cameraman. Anyway, I hope you're all appreciating this and getting the chuckle out of it that I am, because I really am enjoying this. I'm not going to lie, I've been completely nervous about this whole situation. I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm feeling a little bit better at my public speaking, but I'm screwing up royally today. And I apologize. But again, I hope you're laughing while watching us on this 1980s picture-style broadcast television that we are providing to you on YouTube. We decided to go a little bit low quality on this time because we didn't know how this was going to turn out. I'll give you the funny story that goes along with how we're even broadcasting right now, because 2 weeks ago we were in jeopardy of not being even able to broadcast on YouTube. While we were trying to figure out how to make this a reality, I was here on a Tuesday night working on my computer with this camera, trying to get into the studio to be able to go over this stuff and figure out how to link up, how to broadcast, how to do anything. And all I kept getting through the studio that we're using was a black screen. Total black screen. Now, according to the program that we're using while I was on there, we were working offline. And I thought, no problem, there shouldn't be any issues. So for over an hour while I'm sitting here at Pinelands, there was myself, there was Michael, there was Luke, two of the owners here. They were helping me out. We were trying to figure out how to get just into the studio that we thought was offline at the time to figure out how to make this work. Now, while we were trying to do this, we didn't realize that we were truly not offline. We were online to YouTube. And all there was a black screen. So for an hour straight, we broadcast a black screen to YouTube. Once I logged out of the camera after an hour of frustration thinking nothing was happening, I received an email on my phone to find out that YouTube had banned me for inappropriate content. They felt that I was trying to jeopardize some of the things that they were broadcasting on YouTube, that I was trying to spam them, that I was trying to mess up their content. And we were issued a strike and actually be told we were not going to be able to use YouTube for 30 days. And like I said, this was 2 weeks prior to this event. At that point, we didn't know what we were going to do. So thank God for Anthony Tony Elvis LaFera, because my IT gentleman went into YouTube and actually wrote an apology note basically saying that I'm an idiot, which I am. And he basically bailed us out because he filled out the appeal, basically again telling how much of an idiot I am and how computer illiterate I am, and was able to get us established about 3 days ago. And we've been working on this ever since. So we didn't want to put a lot of quality into this broadcast because we didn't think we were going to be broadcasting anywhere at this time. So again, I do apologize for the 1980s style television that you are watching on YouTube right now. Our next event, we are going to upgrade now that we figured out how to do this without messing things up. Now, one of the things that I did promise that I was going to show today was the new logo for the upcoming Hearts and Harleys poker run this upcoming July. Now, the two things that we do every year that are standard for us are our bowling tournament and our poker run. Our bowling tournament is always held on the last Saturday in February, the first Saturday in March. This year it will be held on February 24th at 3 p.m. at Kingpin Bowling. Kingpin Bowling has been very good to us over the past 2 years. They've been able to work with Hearts and Hearts, been able to help us out to make this bowling tournament a reality. We did this 2 years ago as a test event to see if it would have any kind of success, and it really did. We were very proud and happy to say that it met with such success that people asked if we were going to hold it again. So we did our second annual, and this year we're going on to do our third annual. Our bowling tournament is made possible because Kingpin does help us out. We do an adult league and a child's league for the bowling tournament. We do 3 games for the adult league, and the first, second, and third place finishers in that receive trophies for participation. The children, it's a 2-game league, and they receive, each child that does participate receives a Hearts and Harleys participation ribbon. Our prices are the best that we can do. We only charge $15 per adult and $10 per child, and that also includes your shoes, food, choice of bowling ball, and again, the trophy if you will come in first, second, third. The children, it's $10 for the 2 games, which again includes the food, the shoes, and a participation ribbon. So we encourage you, if you can come out on February 24th, please come and participate. It has become an event that people look forward to. It's become a lot of fun. We're going to contact Kingpin this year to set up the tournament. They're more than happy again to help us, and was one of our donators to our Chinese auction this year. Now, that leads me into our really big event. This is what I call our flagship event every year. This is our poker run. Like I said, this is our 5-year anniversary of the poker run, and you asked me how that can be possible if we've only been established since January 2015. The history of our poker run goes back to 2014. At the time, I had a very good family friend of mine, Deb Sandberg, who was having issues with cancer. And her family wanted to put together a poker run to be able to help her to offset the cost that she was receiving because of her cancer treatments. So what we decided to do was put together a poker run to help her out. And when we were trying to come up with the name of the poker run, we were batting around a lot of things. And we decided to go with Hearts and Harleys for Death. Now, Gavin had participated in that poker run. He had his own poker run t-shirt, and he helped out. He helped out with the registration in the beginning, and he was helping out at the Chinese auction at the end. When Gavin passed away in November of 2014, we decided that we wanted to do something to honor their memory. And what we were trying to do at that time, we were trying to come up with a name for the organization. And it was actually Deb's suggestion at the time to keep the name Hearts and Harleys. People had recognized our run, they enjoyed the run that we had done that year, and it felt like it carried some meaning. And because of Gavin's participation, we did decide that we were going to keep the name. So we kept the name for the organization, and every year we do the run called Hearts and Harleys for Bubba's improvement. Now, many of you may know, some of you that don't know, Bubba's was Gavin's nickname, and Moo was Michelle's nickname. And we felt that it was a great way to honor their memory and keep it alive. Gavin grew up around motorcycles. I have been riding for as many years as I can remember. When Gavin was born, I was already riding. He was always around motorcycles. He was always around people that rode. He was around our good friends, George and Maggie Einemer, Bobby Navaje, Benjamin Peacock, all people that rode and all people that Gavin knew and recognized as people that were part of our family, our riding family. And that was always a part of his life. We always called my Harley our Harley. It was never Daddy's Harley. It was never the Harley. It was our Harley because Gavin always said, that is our Harley. And at one point, Gavin said to me that when he was old enough, he wanted to ride our Harley. And I told Gavin, I said, I would always keep that Harley for him and let him be able to ride it when he was old enough to learn. To this day, I still have that Harley. I'll never get rid of it. I had it painted red in his memory because red was Gavin's favorite color. So there you know. Hence the red Hearts and Harleys t-shirt that I'm wearing today. Our poker run is our flagship event. It's the event that we encourage people to do. When you hear the name poker run, a lot of people don't understand what a poker run is. A poker run is a fundraiser where you get to drink beer and raise money for charity. And I don't know how much better you can really ask for that. You can participate on a motorcycle, you can participate on a trike, you can participate in a car, a truck, a Jeep. You can just participate in any vehicle that is roadworthy and you can ride to the stops in. If you don't understand what a poker run is, it's very simple. You come to the registration point and you pay your entrance fee. Once you pay your entrance fee, we give you a set of directions and we give you a playing card, scorecard. You have a deck of cards at each stop. You hand over your playing card to one of the representatives there. You draw a card, you show the person that card. They write down the card on your play sheet. You follow the directions, you take it to each stop. We usually do about a 65-mile run on some of the best back roads in New Jersey through the New Jersey Pinelands. If you want to go and have a great time, meet some great people, and drive some great roads, you need to do our poker run here. At each stop, You stop, you draw a card. At the final stop, you turn in your playing sheet. Whoever has the best poker hand wins a cash prize for participating. One of the things that Hearts and Harleys has always stood by is that we do not take our donation back. You don't take our donation back because if you have come to spend your hard-earned money to participate in what we do, we don't want that. That is your reward. That is our way of saying thank you for coming today. And we appreciate your support. We know how tough things are. We know how the economy still is not as great as it used to be, and that you have to spend your dollars wisely. Get the best money for the best entertainment for your money. So that's why we always say we don't want to take that money back because we want you to. It's our way of saying that you came and already paid your entrance fee and had a good time with us, and we appreciate that everything that you've done. Now, I bring a lot of this up because when we were trying to decide on a T-shirt this year, we were trying to come up with a great design. We were come up on the 5-year anniversary of the Poker Run, and we wanted something special. Now, each year when we do our Poker Run, the first 50 registrants receive our Poker Run T-shirt. We make it very exclusive to help you, to encourage people to register. You know, and it's been successful for us. But this year, because it's the 5-year anniversary, we've decided that we are going to expand. This year, we are going to sell the Poker Run T-shirts once they are printed. We're going to be we'll have various sizes. We'll be taking specific orders for all sizes, 2Xs, 3Xs, and any new sizes. We can do small, large. So if you are interested in all sizes, Ray, thank you. Yes, thank you, Ray, for all your entertainment. But if you're interested in new sizes, you'll have to contact us either through email, john.paps@martinharleys.org, or through phone, 609-204-6382. A little shameless plug in there right now. You'll find all this information on our website or on our Facebook page. Now, I bring this up because I did promise today I was going to show the design for our Poker Run T-shirts this year. I want to thank big-time Jason Hacker, who came up with the design. I had an idea. I had a plan. I have no artistic skills whatsoever. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Jason really worked hard on this design because I had a vision in my head of what I would like to do, but I didn't know how I was going to implement it. So it was very difficult to be able to do this. So I came to Jason. Thanks, Mom, for walk through. I came to Jason with an idea of what I wanted to do, and I just gave him some pictures and some ideas, and I said, can you come up with this? What can you put together? And I said, okay, let's come up with an idea. So he did come up with an idea. He worked about it 4 weeks trying to come up with this idea, and he put together something that I think is amazing. It's going to be a T-shirt that people are going to want. It's going to be a T-shirt. Now, I'm going to get a little closer here right now because, again, we're working low tech.
A little light. A little light on you.
Here we go. Come into the picture. I'm going to show it to you on my iPhone. Again, we are very low tech on how things are done. But again, thank you, Jason, for all of your hard work. Now, this is the first reveal of this year's Poker Run T-shirt. I think this design is going to be amazing. They will be done on purple shirts because I feel like the logo really pops when it's done on a purple shirt. So here we go.
Can't see it.
Go back a little.
No, it's too light. It's too bright.
Gotta darken it.
Can't darken.
Come forward a little bit more. A little bit more.
Keep coming.
Bring it down a little
coming.
bit more. Come back closer. That's good. Yeah.
There we
up
go.
A little bit, just up ahead.
Except the purple looks like blue.
Yeah.
It
I apologize if the purple does look like blue on our 1980s broadcast here, but it is truly a purple background. This design was really amazing. It really does encapsulate a lot of things that Hearts and Harleys tries to do. So I want to say thank you so much to Jason Hacker for, again, his hard work and dedication in making this come reality. So, what else can I say? Let me go back to my crib notes now because I did write some notes so I can not forget anything.
I think you wrote some down.
I've gone over all that stuff.
We haven't
What's
played
our
it.
time check? It is currently
111.
4:11.
111.
So what we're going to do in about 2 minutes, I'm going to ask Dusty Saddlebags again to play for a couple minutes, and then prior to the Chinese auction drawings, we will be broadcasting live. We're going to pander our crowd a little bit. We had a nice crowd that came in today to support us today. We appreciate everybody that came in. As you know, like I've said a couple times, Hearts and Harleys only exist because of you. Hearts and Harleys only is able to do what we do because of your support, your dedication to everything that we are trying to do. And I thank you for that. Again, I thank Pinelands, our first hour sponsor. I thank Crossroads, our second hour sponsor, for everything and all the support they have given to Hearts and Harleys. We would not be able to do what we've done without their support and dedication to us. And I thank each and every one of you, because as much as this organization runs, if we don't have people that want to participate, that want to help support us, that want to be involved in our activities and our events that we do, we would not be able to do what we do to help people that we do, to be able to do the scholarships that we do, to be able to make the donations to the Women's Center. So, again, thank you to all. So, again, thank you, Pinelands, thank you, Crossroads. Cheers to both of you for everything. And now, before YouTube kicks us off again for all the screw-ups that I've been making right now, I'm going to ask Dusty Saddlebags to play a quick 10-15 minute set, and then we are going to, again, do a crowd shot, and then we are going to go over and start the drawing at the Chinese auction. So, I'll be back in about 15 minutes, making it easy for myself again. Thank you very much.
Shout out crew. Whatever you guys are ready.
The sign for.
Husband takes 100 kids every year.
Shot of the thing.
Is there, John? Is there?
Now we're on.
Still rolling.
Oh, we're still rolling. Whenever you're ready.
We're live talking.
He's got shot. I like it when you do it because it's safe to consent.
As you can see, they're getting ready, ladies and gentlemen. Again, one more time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And I'm going to have Dusty Saddlebags back on.
Okay. Okay, we're here at Tuckerton on behalf of Hearts and Harleys. We're jamming, we're having a good time, drinking beer, and having a good time.
You are not falling. I'm not about you. It's fine to focus the crowd. I can't stop the broken way. All around the world, trying to keep your spiritual. And keep it loud. today, right away. Love's greatest healer to be found. So leave me if you need to. I still remember angel flying too close to the ground. My arms, best be sound. I'd rather see you up than see you down. So leave me if you need to. I still remember angel flying too close to the ground. So leave me if you need to. I still remember angel flying too close to the ground. Thank you. Here's a song about this day. This day is good. Understood. I should thank the Lord, I know I should. Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, I've been praying saying I'm a righteous man. Lord, I hope you understand. I don't need fortune and I don't need fame. Send down the thunder, Lord, shake down the rain. But if you planning just how it could be, for me. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. Lord, I hope this day is good. You've been the king just all the time. All that I'm asking is a little less tonight. It would be hard for the devil to do. It would be easy for you. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, I hope this day is good. Yes, Lord, I hope this day is good. Thank you. If you have any requests, who cares?
All right, Matt.
You got a request?
All right,
Matt. Okay.
Yes. All Lucille, won't you do your daddy's will? Lucille, won't you do your daddy's will? Me, baby, that I love you. Lucille, come back home where you belong. Lucille, come back home where you belong. Me, baby, that I love you. Well, I woke up this morning, Lucille was not in sight. I asked my friends about her, and all their lips were tight. Lucille, won't you do your daddy's will? I love you, and I love you still. When I woke up this morning,
Lucille was not in sight. I asked my friends about her, and all their lips were tight. Lucille, won't you do your daddy will? I love you, baby. I love you still. Lucille, Lucille, Lucille.
4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
One more.
I was asking you this song.
What is that? What is that? What is that? You got $50
Well, you just got done singing.
Guitar, right?
That's the problem. Yeah, it's a guitar. Okay. Well, I can't do both. You're gonna work. You're too short.
I hear that a lot.
There we go. Okay. All right, guy, right? You know, just the other morning, I turned around the house. Had it all broken down the lane. Just then a friend of mine came to the door. Said she never met me before. Said she didn't know would see me no more. She don't know why. I think I know that guy. Think I know that guy. Well, I just want to live until I gotta die. I know it ain't perfect. God knows I try. Think I'm the right guy. Feel alright. You know, sometimes I'm dirty, sometimes I like to get. Ain't like that woman with my intern while she's talking on the phone. Yeah, I know it gets crazy, and I know it gets drunk. Ain't like I got a bunch of butts in my trunk. My old man used to call me a no good punk, and I still don't know why. I think I'm a right guy. Think I'm a right guy. Well, I just wanna live until I gotta die. I know it ain't working. God knows I try. Think I'm the right guy. Feel alright. Pulled over outside his home. They turned on their lights and they ordered me out of my car. Man, I was only kidding when I told them. But still they made me do the stupid human tricks. Now I'm stuck in this jail with a bunch of dumb bitch, and I still don't know why. Think I'm in the right guy. I gotta die. I know I ain't perfect. God knows I tried. Think I'm the alright guy. Be alright. You know I think I'm an alright guy. Be alright. I really do. I think I'm alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dusty Saddlebags, give it up for him. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
All right.
Good, Glenn, thank you so much.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. What can I say? We are at the point now. It is now officially 4:32. What I'm going to do is we're going to take a short intermission because we have to be able to reset everything. Like I said, we're not exactly the highest quality of broadcast today. I do apologize, but we need to be able to move things around to be able to set up for the live drawing of our Chinese auction. So, give us about 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to reset everything. We're going to give you a shot of Pinelands. So thank you to let you see this amazing facility and everything that they do here. And then we're going to set up and have the live drawing going. So, thank you very much. Cameraman?
All right. All right.